Couchman, please state your name, please.
Maurice Couchman.
Okay.
Teresa Claire on behalf of probation. Your Honor, it's my understanding that the victim in this case, Alyssa Chamberlain, should be present via Zoom.
Alyssa Chamberlain?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yes, she's here.
So, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. Chamberlain would like to address the court to request the court lifting the contact order. The court want to address that first, or my recommendation for Mr. Couchman?
Either way, go ahead with you.
Okay, so as to Mr. Couchman's recommendation, he is compliant with the terms ordered by the court. I did make his appearance, however, he is present today. Probation is recommending that all conditions continue as previously ordered, with the next review hearing being set February 10th, 2025 at 1 p.m.
Sir, anything you want to say?
I know she wants to take the order away or whatever. I want to keep it.
Okay, so hold on. Miss Chamberlain?
Yes, sir.
All right, do you have a camera?
Yeah, you want me to turn it on?
Yes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. What did you want to tell me?
I just wanted it lifted because I've been in contact with his mom to see our son Leo, and she hasn't really been compliant with it.
You've been in contact with whom?
With Maurice's mom.
Okay.
And she hasn't really stuck to her things or anything like that. The last time I was supposed to pick Leo up, she completely ghosted me. So I was just hoping to maybe lift the no contact order to just talk to Maurice directly, but just about our son.
Okay. And thank you. And you have a problem with that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right. Hang on before you go.
People will be opposed to any change in the no contact order this time.
All right.
It's my understanding from probation that probation, I don't know if you're taking a position or not, but people wouldn't be opposed to it.
All right. Sir, what did you want to tell me?
I just want to keep it like it is, no contact.
You want to keep the no contact in place?
Yes, Your Honor, because I don't know if you were been told, but there was an incident a couple weeks ago. Her and her mother came to my house, and basically how I have it set up is my mom is supposed to make contact with her, and the last time she tried to make contact, she said she was going to pick the kid up at 4. She never picked my son up. She just ignored my mom. Alyssa Chamberlain.
Okay,
So,
go ahead.
she came to my house.
Who did? When you
Alyssa
keep saying
Chamberlain.
she,
sorry,
I'm just trying to.
sorry.
It's okay.
Alyssa Chamberlain is just
Right.
nerve-wracking. Alyssa Chamberlain came to my house with her mother with the no contact. She's not supposed to be around me. I told her that. I called the police and made a police report. There's no reason for her to talk.
Okay, so hold on a second. So, because I just want to make sure I understand. The arrangement was set up that your mother would act as a go-between, basically.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes.
Okay. And then for whatever reason, something happened where you're claiming Ms. Chamberlain did not get the child from your mother. Is that right?
Yep.
And then 2 weeks ago, you're saying thereabouts,
Yeah.
that Miss Chamberlain and her mother
Yes.
show up at your house,
Yes, Your Honor.
and that you ended up calling the police.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Chamberlain, is all of that correct?
So kind of, it was me and my aunt, and we did show up at his mom's house. But at this point, I didn't know that me and Maurice had a no contact order. I wasn't aware of any of this. I moved and didn't receive any paperwork. I changed my number, so I wasn't receiving any calls or anything. So what happened
What do you
was,
mean? What do you mean that you didn't know?
I didn't know there was a no contact order.
So
I didn't even know Maurice got in trouble.
Hold on. So why do you think you were why why was his mother then acting as a go-between?
I just thought he didn't want to talk to me.
Okay. So it sounds like he still doesn't want to.
That's okay, but we need to figure something out to where his mom answers the phone and sticks to her stuff when I'm supposed to pick our son up.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that the mom, his mom,
Yes, sir.
I take care
is,
of, I
hold
take-
on. That she's a full-grown woman, and so are you, right?
Yes.
So it seems like for your son or grandchild, that the two of you could talk to try to work out whatever you guys want to work, and that Maurice doesn't necessarily have to be a part of that, does he?
I mean, no, and it wasn't a problem until the last time when I was trying to get Leo. She told me I could get him, and I confirmed it the day before and then completely ignored me. So then that's when me and my aunt went to her house to try to talk to her. I didn't know Maurice
Right.
lived there.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, because there's obviously something else. I'm not entirely clear what's going on, but if he got into a circumstance where he had to call the police, then that circumstance can't happen. So I don't know what is going on, and you guys as parents need to figure this out for your son, quite frankly. But as between the two of you, if he doesn't want to have contact, I'm not going to force him to have contact. I mean, he's relying upon the court's order, and he did, quite frankly, given the other hearing I had today, he did exactly what he was supposed to do when you showed up. He wasn't trying to do anything. He called the police because he's the one under the jurisdiction of the court. But if he doesn't want that, I'm not going to change anything.
Okay.
And for the record, Your Honor, I asked probation if there was currently a circuit court order regarding parenting, and there is not. And I have the defendant has custody of the child this time.
Who does?
The defendant.
You have custody.
Yes.
I do not have like
Hold
legal
on.
custody, but I've been taking care of my son for the last 8 months, taking him back and forth to school, everything.
Okay.
So
I'm
Now
just
you're
being.
giving-
No, I got you. I
now
got
you're
you.
giving everyone legal advice about what to do, but
Well,
There's no-
somebody's going to have to figure, you guys are going to have to figure something else out. But, ma'am, Mr. Couchman does not want contact with you directly. So I'm not going to place him in a position where he has to do that, because obviously he's maybe through this process learned something. So, I'm just going to leave everything where it is. I'll continue all of your, Mr. Couchman, I'll continue all of your previous terms as ordered. I'll set your next review hearing for February 10th, 2025 at 1 p.m.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
This court hearing involves Mr. Morris Couchman, who appears before the judge for a probation review while a no-contact order with the victim, Alyssa Chamberlain, is currently in place.
I mean, no, and it
Alyssa
wasn't a
joins the
problem
hearing through
until
Zoom and asks the
the
court
last time when I was
to
trying to
lift
get
the
Leo.
no-contact order so
She
she can
told me I
communicate
could get him, and I
directly with
confirmed
Maurice
it the
regarding
day
their young
before,
son.
and then
Leo, she
completely ignored
explains
me.
that
So then that's when
communication
me
has
and my
been
aunt
going
went to
through
her house
Morris's
to try to
mother,
talk to
who was
her.
supposed to act as a
I didn't know
go-between
Maurice
for
lived
arranging
there.
visits with the
Okay.
child, but Alyssa
So,
claims
here's what
Maurice's
I'm gonna
mother has
do,
not
because
been
there's
cooperating.
Obviously,
According to her, the
there's
last time
obviously
she was
something
supposed to pick
else.
up their
I'm
son,
not
Morris's
entirely
mother
clear what's
ignored
going
her
on,
messages
but
and completely stopped responding, which
he
led
got into
Alyssa
a
and her aunt to
circumstance
go to
where
the
he
house to
had
try to
call the
speak with her.
police.
Alyssa also says
Then
she
that
did not know a
circumstance can't
no-contact order
happen.
existed,
So I don't know
claiming she
what
had moved,
is going
changed
on,
her phone number, and never received any
you
court
guys
paperwork
as
about it.
parents need to figure this
Morris,
out for
however,
your
strongly
son,
opposes
quite
lifting the
frankly.
order and tells
But
the court he
as
wants the
between the
no-contact
two of
rule to
you,
remain in place.
If
He
doesn't
explains
want to
that
have
Alyssa and
contact,
her
I'm not
mother
gonna
showed up at his house
force
even
him to
though
have
they were not
contact. I
supposed
mean,
to be
he's
around
relying
him,
upon the court's
which forced
order,
him to
and
call the
he
police
did,
and file a
quite
report.
frankly,
Morris insists that the
Given
current
the other hearing I
arrangement,
had today,
where
he
his
did
mother
exactly what he
communicates
was
with
supposed to
Alyssa
do
regarding
when he
their
showed
son,
up.
is the
He-
safest way to
he
handle the
wasn't trying
situation
to
and
do
says,
anything. He called the
Alyssa
police
previously failed to show up
because
when she was
it-
supposed to
he's
pick
the
up
one
the
under
child.
the jurisdiction of the
The
court.
judge carefully
But if he
listens to
doesn't
both
want that,
sides
I'm
and
not
clarifies the
gonna change it.
situation. He
Okay.
acknowledges
For the
that
record, Your
both
Honor, I
parents
asked
need to work out
probation if there was
arrangements
currently a
regarding their
circuit court
child,
order
but
regarding
stresses
parenting, and there
that
is not.
Morris is
And I
under the
understand
court's
defendant has custody
jurisdiction
of the
and must
child
follow
at
the
this time.
court's
Who does?
orders
Defendant.
strictly.
You have
Since
custody.
Morris does
Yes.
not
I do
want
not
direct
have like
contact and
legal
previously
custody,
called the
but
police to
I've
avoid
been taking
violating
care
the
of my
order,
son for the
the
last
judge
8
says
months,
he will not
taking
force him
him back
into
and forth to
communication
school,
that could
everything.
lead to more legal problems. The court
Okay.
notes that Morris
So-
currently has
I'm
Now,
just
you're
physical
given-
custody
I
of the
gotcha.
child,
Now, you're
and
given
there is
legal
no
advice about what
separate
to
family
do,
court
but-
order governing parenting
Well,
time.
somebody's gonna have to
Ultimately, the
figure-
judge
yeah.
decides to keep
You
the
guys
no
are gonna have to
contact order exactly
figure
as it
something
is,
else out.
explaining that Maurice
But,
followed the rules and did the
ma'am,
correct
Mr.
thing by
Couchman
contacting police instead
does
of
not want
interacting with Alyssa.
contact with you
The judge
directly.
advises both
So
parents
I'm
to
not-
figure out a
I'm not
better
gonna place him
arrangement
in a
for their
position where
son
he
through
has to
other
do
legal
that,
channels if
because
necessary,
obviously
but the
he's
criminal court will not change
maybe
the
through this
order.
process learned
Morris
something.
remains
So,
compliant with probation, and the judge
I just-
continues all
I'm just gonna
existing
leave
conditions
everything
and
where it
schedules
is.
the next
I'll
probation
continue all
review
of
hearing
your
for
judgment.
February
I'll
10th,
continue all your previous
2025.
terms